Yo, what it do, YouTube? We back again, like we never left. I came back a little tan. I don't know what happened, man. How you been, Murph?
Chilling, bro, chilling. Waiting to get back on this podcast grind. But we're back with, it's technically our 5th episode, but episode 4 never got released. So, for the channel, it's our 4th episode.
We in a new year now, feel me? We went through the holidays. Now we're in cold February here in Boston. I hope you guys had a great New Year's with your family. How about you, cameraman? What you up to, man? What you been doing, bro?
I wasn't expecting the question, but I just been chilling, man.
Chilling?
Just grinding, no bullshit, same old.
Yes, sir.
Got that new job coming up?
Yeah, I'm gonna do my own, whole project, I guess.
Yes,
Grind
sir.
season starts.
Grind season's been started, no bullshit. Been started, but my boy.
It's picking up.
Yes, Sirski. I'm glad to hear that. I was in Brazil for who didn't know. I was visiting family and shit, so I got this weird ass tan in the middle of the winter. It was a great experience. I got to see my family. Para quem está assistindo, te amo vocês. Obrigado por agradecer com braços abertos e muito amor. I was just saying thank you for having me with all the love and how they just embrace me out there for real.
They supporting for real too.
Bro, that dogs, bro. That was some crazy. You know what's crazy? I only have my Dukes here, and to go out there and know there's a whole bunch of people from my family that have never met me but have mad love for me is insane. I would have never knew that.
Word.
I thought it was more just text me through the phone, say what's up, but they genuinely embrace you out there, bro. Do you have family in a different country?
Nah, not that I know of. I mean, I'm sure I got connections somewhere.
He's a Murphy, chat. He's a Murphy.
Somewhere in Ireland, man.
Yeah. One thing I learned, bro, is don't let any beef or don't let any just miscommunication not let you see people. Cause my mom's siblings, they're all, it's a whole eight of them. It's they didn't talk to each other for a while, but then my mom kind of got them all together, and it was they said they were really happy to see each other and shit. Family is just the biggest point of what I'm trying to say is don't stay away from them, stay close to them and just have those conversations, because you feel relieved just talking to people you fuck with. Murph is my family, no cap. Shit, we not by blood, but I talk to bro every day about everything, to be honest.
Every day.
I'm mad comfortable with bro, pause. But you know what I mean? I could open up.
We're tapped in every day about everything. There's never a day that goes by where it's just, even the simplest just checkup. Just how you doing? How's life going?
Dogs.
But, before we get into the sports stuff, I just want you to touch upon your journey going back to the homeland real quick, because we were tapped in still. It wasn't every day because, different time zones, different country. But I know that, some of the stuff you said when you were over there, seeing your family for the first time and these new life experiences, just tell the viewers, what it was like going across the world to meet family that you've never met before. I know you just kind of talked about it a little bit, but, how you describe it to me, it was just life changing.
Yeah, that's a great question, bro. No cap. Well, of course, seeing family was life-changing, and just seeing that part of me kind of unlock some new shit in myself, just being more grateful and shit. Another reason of being super grateful is, out there in Brazil, it's kind of of course, they have more modernized places, but where I went was more farmland and then a little bit of the city and some beach houses. But everything's a step extra out there, from washing your hands, doing the dishes, flushing the toilet. They don't have all the technology we have in certain places of Brazil that is more considered second world, So seeing how they work and how they live every day, and they're so grateful for what they have, and they're happy as fuck, bro. The little kids have one soccer ball, they stay outside, they'll never complain.
Sun up to sundown.
Sun up to sundown. The littlest things are very grateful, and I feel they're very smart out there as well. Everybody's smart, of course, but they take advantage of every opportunity, bro. Any little thing, they could turn it into a toy, have fun. So seeing that was just a humbling experience, to go out there and see how people have half of what we have, and they are genuinely more happy. So just, being grateful for the little things we have, from a dishwasher, a laundry machine, a automatic just flip to flush your toilet, is all the little things count. No cap. A reliable car, man. It's a lot. So I'm very grateful to be out there. Next time, shit, me, cameraman, Murph, might head out there, you feel me? Have a pod on the beach or something.
That'd be fire.
That would be fire. It's definitely something we got to get into. But getting into some fire for real, like some we was not expecting. Middle of the night, we got a huge blockbuster trade. Huge.
Yeah.
Like maybe one of the biggest in NBA history, Murph. Can you break it down for me?
Yeah, I mean it was overnight. It was like 12:30 on Saturday night, and as like the whole world's already heard, the Luka Doncic trade to from the Mavs to the Lakers with a swap of Anthony Davis.
Big time.
That shifts the West heavily.
Yeah.
Between, I still can't wrap my head around, and we're on Wednesday. I still can't wrap my head around an NBA franchise trading away their global superstar that's 25. Mm-hmm. Regardless of what's coming out, the out of shape, the drinking.
Hold on, let me cut you off right here real quick. So when it comes to the Luka Doncic and Anthony Davis trade, how do you feel about it as just a regular biased NBA fan?
Biased?
Unbiased, my fault.
Like what you mean? Who won it?
Who won that trade? Who won the Luka Doncic Anthony Davis trade?
The win now is the Mavs. Long term, LA.
Okay.
They got a player that's six years younger, I think, because AD's going on 32. They definitely got a piece that's win now. They're both injury prone. I mean, that's tough. Luka could come back and cook the league.
Yeah.
Like, just on some vengeance.
He will, though.
But, I mean, he could.
He will.
I don't know.
Luka, you're telling me Luka at 25 is not going to come back healthy? After
You
what
can't
just
say
happened?
he's going to come back healthy, though.
He will. I'm
can't.
telling you he will.
He could
will.
come back healthy for a week and be gone again.
He might not have given a fuck in Dallas because in Dallas, bro, they kind of gave him his way. They kind of, Mark Cuban was... He looked up to Luka as some shit, but
They're already doing that in LA.
But they switched up management. You see what happened? They wasn't letting the Luka shit fly,
What do you mean they weren't letting it fly?
bro. Like him being late to practice or whatever the case
Or
may
he's been
be.
to one practice.
No. I'm talking about like his comfortability in Dallas. Like they're not gonna let that shit happen. And he's under the GOAT. You feel me? LeBron James. Like Bron is not gonna let him.
That's not the
do that lazy shit anymore. Be lazy on defense. Give up on that.
Nah, chill. That's gas.
Bron's not letting that happen.
Bro, Luka's still not going to play a lick of defense. I promise you. He's not playing defense.
Luka's not playing defense on the Lakers.
No.
You're telling me he's going to keep
it.
like the same shit he's doing right now, where he'll get
He might give a little more effort, but he's not.
That's a lick of defense, though.
No.
That's a lick of defense, though.
No.
Nah?
He's not playing defense.
So, like, one thing I'm thinking about it, and in my opinion, I feel like Dallas fans are overreacting to the trade.
100%.
There's fans talking about they're not going to be fans anymore. They're done watching the sport. They're acting like they just got a
they're acting like they just got eliminated from the playoffs.
Yeah, like you guys got a very MVP caliber player. Yes, he has his downfall is the injuries. He can't stay on the court much. But his past 2 years, he's been relatively
He's still
healthy.
going to give you 25 and 10.
And he's a piece they need. It's not like another point guard or it's not a wing. Like they need
Their
the
bigs
center.
don't score.
Their bigs cannot score.
They only score off of the lob or like post game.
And their bigs are normal fives, like regular fives.
Yeah, like a true five.
So you can slide AD at 4, and you're not really changing the characteristic of your team.
Yeah.
So
I actually why I said that they're win now and they won it right now.
Yeah.
Is you got Kyrie at the 1, you got Clay at the 2, you got PJ at the 3, AD at the 4, and Gafford at the 5, and they just traded for Caleb Martin.
Do you think that team right now would have gave us more trouble in the finals? The current Mavs team with AD on it would have gave us more trouble as the Celtics fan in the finals.
I think it could have. Because we were so honed in on Luka.
Yeah.
Everyone was honed in on Luka.
And Kyrie wasn't really doing nothing crazy. Kyrie
was getting the leftovers. Like every possession was get the ball out of Luka's hands. And if he has it, JB's pressing him from like 35.
Yeah.
And if they had AD, like thing was they had no one to dump it to and they had no shooters.
Yeah.
They had shooters, AD can stretch it.
Yeah.
Like so KP wasn't forced to play the perimeter game.
And on a hurt leg too. He had 2 bad wheels.
Yeah, so he wasn't forced to step outside the line and guard because their bigs can't score. Maybe on the pick and roll, but he never had to go outside the 3.
Yeah.
So when he was switched, I mean he's 7'3". All he has to do is put his hand up. But like with AD, not only is he a post player, but he's a 3-point scorer.
And
like,
he has a little
like
handle to
that's
him.
not his top game, but he can still shoot the ball.
Yeah, and he has some handle to him. I mean, he used to play guard in high school. He has handle to him.
And they, I mean, not that Clay's putting up like numbers like that, but they didn't have any 3-point scoring other than like Kyrie and Luka. But you know, our defense was honed in on both. Like those two weren't winning them a championship against our 5.
Yeah.
But now that they have Kai at the 1, Clay at the 2. I mean, Clay's not like the thing that they lack is playmaking. Mm-hmm. Kyrie's their only playmaker, like shot creator. PJ's not a shot creator. Clay's a catch and shoot. AD's like a post creator, but
he could create his own shot though. It's not as flashy, but he can create his own shot.
But that's the difference between this year and last year with Dallas. Mm-hmm. Last year they had somewhat of playmaking with Kyrie and Luka.
So how deep in the mud do you think they would have brought us? How many games?
I mean, I think they would have taken us 6 max. Mm-hmm. We might still squeak out in 5.
Yeah.
Well, not squeak out, but you know, I think we still make it out in 5.
Yeah. Well, that was just a major trade, bro. We've all, as every NBA fan could say, like, if you're not an NBA fan, an NFL fan, a reference I can give you that I seen online that was somewhat similar was the Bills trading for Dak Prescott and switching for Josh Allen.
That's an awful trade.
You feel me? Like an older QB who really has never really proved nothing much. I feel like AD has proved more, to be honest. I mean, like his resume.
He's all NBA.
Yeah, his resume has said more.
Dak Prescott sucks. Dak Prescott is a regular season quarterback.
Yeah.
He sucks.
Yeah.
Not that Josh Allen's won shit.
Yeah.
Neither of the quarterbacks have won shit. But
Josh Allen's younger. He has a reason.
I'd take a Josh Allen any day of the week over a Dak Prescott.
Yeah, 100%. Speaking of big trades, I mean, this is a hard one to kind of move off of because it's huge. But, you know, since I was a Spurs fan ever since I was 7, man. Now I'm capping out my ass.
At 7, bro, you was waiting on LeBron to play the fucking
the Spurs. No bullshit. I'm over there. I used to be a Bron fan. I'm still a Bron fan, but on the Heat.
You're a Bron fanatic.
But the Spurs acquired 3-team trade. Lots going on. Spurs acquired De'Aaron Fox. The Kings got Zach LaVine. And who was the third team involved? The Bulls, right?
No, the Jazz. You know Danny Ainge had a squeak in there. Wait, was it the Bulls?
Yeah, because that's where LaVine came from.
It was the Bulls. I'm tweaking. Who was in the Utah trade? Utah was with Luka. Mm-hmm. Danny Ainge had to squeeze out some picks.
Yeah.
His little fried ass.
I'm glad we made the move.
Wait. Hold on, because before we step off of that Luka trade, the other difference of this Mavs team, bro, Kyrie's on his medicine.
Yeah.
Yo, he's been so calm, so like such a vet of like not letting shit get to him. Like he found his peace. Like
where the fuck was that shit at in Boston?
He's
been on his good meds. Mark Cuban hooked him up.
Yeah, Mark Cuban hooked up the fucking pharmaceuticals, yo.
Yeah, he gave him that heavy indica pack. No cap.
He said, yo, Kai, just chill out, bro. It's your team now.
Vibe out.
Not that, you know, Mark was shocked like all of us. He was willing, he came out with a quote of when they asked him what he'd do to keep Luka in Dallas for his career, and he was like, I'll go sign the divorce papers right now. He was like, yo, if I can sign Luka, I'm going to divorce. I'm going to sign those papers right now. What do you think
his reaction was when he woke up out of bed on a Sunday morning?
I guaranteed he cried. Bro, but think of this. Mark Cuban was scouting that man since he was like 13.
In Europe and on Real Madrid, bro.
He's known about him since he was like 13. I mean, a lot of scouts.
We didn't hear about him though.
I mean, he didn't break. I mean, because look at how many. Think about it. When he was 13, think about all the college players coming out here. Mm. Like, who's going to say, oh, this 13-year-old from Europe is going to turn into Luka?
Especially when he was 13, we didn't have many great international players like we do now.
Yeah, like
there were some, like some.
What year was Giannis? Giannis was 13. But that was baby Giannis.
Yeah, but we didn't have like the luxury of all these international players.
I mean,
Jokic, Giannis.
That's now. I mean, you had your international players throughout the years,
but they weren't carrying the face.
They weren't a Luka.
No, it was like Manu Ginobili, like the big key role players. When I think of international, I think of like Peja Stojakovic. I think of Manu. I think of Leandro Barbosa. I might be missing Sabonis' dad, like Tony Parker. It was like nobody who could carry a team by themselves.
Yeah.
At least they haven't been put in that position. But now it's like It's a few teams where their main guy is an international player.
That's for sure.
It's good to see the NBA growing in that aspect. More exposure.
Yeah, I mean, Adam Silver's doing his thing.
100%, bro.
Not to get like into what do you call it, conspiracy theories.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Adam Silver had anything to do with this Luka trade?
Like having the power to veto it?
Not veto it, force it.
Fuck no.
You don't think so? Put it into conspiracy though.
Because you know what? That might be a crazy.
Bron's aging out.
Bron's aging out, and LA always needs that one star.
They need a star.
Bro, they started with Wilt Chamberlain. They traded for Wilt. When Wilt was coming out, they traded for Kareem. Of course, they always had their homegrown stars. When Kareem was on his way, Shaq. When Shaq.
No. Magic.
Magic was drafted there, though. That's what I'm
saying.
You're
saying bring them in.
Yeah, like they're always bringing in the big faces. And then after Shaq, who was it?
Kobe
was brought in there. And then Bron, like they're always bringing in the big faces. That's what they do. I mean, it's kind of weird to think of a century where LA or a generation where LA doesn't have a main star. Like that's their whole marketability.
That's what I'm saying. So like, you have a small market team like Dallas that ain't shit happening in Dallas. Like they're not gonna think about it. Like the money that Dallas brings in to the NBA and just in general to the United States.
Yeah.
What does LA bring in for the United States? What does LA do for the league?
LA. Yo, that was a crazy conspiracy theory.
And you know how like the politics happen.
Yeah.
And everything. It's a conspiracy theory. It could have happened.
One thing too, what I think people are shitting on the executive Nico Harrison.
Nah, he's a bum.
I wouldn't say he's all the way a bum. Like looking at his resume, he's like comes from a military background. He was an executive at Nike. He made big deals like with a whole bunch of players. I think he had a deal with Kobe, like he bringing him in and stuff. I think the hate needs to be dialed down a little bit because when he first traded for that Kyrie, it was kind of like a lot of mixed signals. Not as much as now, but it was like, well,
what they give up for Kyrie?
A lot of picks. Dorian Finney-Smith, somebody else. I can't think of it off the top of my head. But it's like they gave up their future to win now, and it kind of paid off. Like he brought him to the finals the next year.
So, I wouldn't say him, but he was a part of it.
He's a big part of it, though. Like he definitely changed the dynamic of the team.
Yeah.
So like maybe give us some time. They did get Anthony Davis, so stop overreacting, Mavs fans. Y'all had one star. I mean, they did have Dirk. Maybe they're used to having that star.
Dirk was our international player.
Yeah, and that star. Yeah, that's a crazy pull. Wish how we didn't remember that. But they're probably so used to having the homegrown talent not leave, and then Nico coming in and switching up that whole thing kind of mess up with their culture. Like,
nah, but you can't trade a 25-year-old in his prime.
Yeah,
you can't trade Luka.
I'm just trying to somewhat validate what he was trying to.
I just wish that Luka played an ounce of defense and he wasn't fat.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, you're looking at a $350 million contract coming up. Mm-hmm. Bro, you telling me you can't get in shape?
Yeah.
You're telling me after you lost the NBA Finals, like
that should motivate you.
You can't come back more hungry.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't even get your country into the Olympics. You didn't bring them to France.
Mm-hmm.
What were you doing the whole time?
Yeah.
Fucking partying?
Yeah.
Partying for what? You just lost the finals.
Yeah. I feel like there's that's kind of what separates certain players. Like what really drives them. Like you've seen players lose the finals and they come back hungry.
They come back like ready to kill.
Yeah, like they're just killing, cooking everybody in their face, and then they're right back where they want to be, and they get that dub. But going back to that other trade, we got De'Aaron Fox in San Antonio with Wemby. That's pretty crazy. We got LaVine.
That's gonna be a showtime for San Antonio.
I'm trying to think of. I mean, they play tonight, so we'll get a preview of it. But I'm kind of really struggling to think how they would play together, though.
Who? Fox and Wemby?
De'Aaron and Wemby. Like, are we going to see a lot of pick and rolls? Are we going to see more
that pick and roll
off-ball plays? Yeah.
De'Aaron Fox coming off a pick and roll with his speed and his playmaking?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Just throw that bitch up.
That motherfucker's too fast for Wemby, though. Wemby's still going to be at the free throw line trying to catch up for the lob.
He can throw the lob from half court, and Wemby's still going to catch it with his alien ass.
Yeah. I think they're definitely building something in San Antonio. I mean, just already having Stephon Castle, he was a great piece. I mean, a great defensive guard coming from UConn. You know how they are out there. Mm-hmm. They don't play. And then he's caught some bodies this season, too. Some crazy bodies. So seeing that team develop is going to be cool.
You still got Keldon Johnson and who's the one that dyes his hair?
Oh my God, I don't remember his name. I know who you're talking about. Gap.
Yeah,
He talks
number
like this.
number 10.
I don't know if he's Australian or
Shohan.
Jeremy
Sohan.
Shohan. Yeah.
Sohan.
And then you got Levine linking back up with DeMar.
That trade for me makes no sense.
Yeah, me either.
It makes zero sense as to why the Bulls. No, not the Bulls.
Kings.
It makes total sense why the Bulls dumped him.
They need to get rid of that salary.
Get rid of the
rebuild.
salary, and you're in a rebuild. So like they got rid of DeMar, and then they got rid of Levine.
Mm-hmm.
It just if that fits their timeline more.
You think Vooch is next?
Vooch is out.
Yeah.
They have to.
Mm-hmm.
You can't clean ship and leave like a vet center.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I've always thought Vooch was a little overrated. But for the Kings, it makes no sense.
Yeah.
You just dumped out De'Aaron Fox, who was your future, because they didn't want to pay him. That's another thing with the small market teams. They don't want to open they have no money to open pockets. They throw like a I don't know if he was eligible for the Supermax. They throw it at him. Who else can they bring in?
Sabonis is gone.
Yeah. So, but
I think it's the same recipe though that they had in Chicago. You got Zach LaVine, DeMar, and then a good big.
Yeah.
Zach LaVine, DeMar, Sabonis. Sabonis is better.
Sabonis is much better.
He is better, but I don't think he's a better shooter than Vooch. He wasn't spreading the floor as much.
He's a better rebounder for sure.
1,000%. But it's the same.
He's still gonna get you 22, 23.
Yeah. I mean, Levine's efficient. DeRozan's a bucket. And then Sabonis is going to do his thing. I just don't think it's, like, going to change their positioning when it comes to playoff
They're
time.
very stuck in a weird time frame.
Yeah.
The Kings. Because it almost feels like they have to, like, just fully rebuild. Mm-hmm. But then, like, they're still mid in the wet. Like, they're
still trying to stay in playoff contention.
Exactly.
Probably.
But, like, at some point, you have to be like, all right, like, do we want to keep losing in the first round?
Mm-hmm.
Or not even make make it through the play-in? And then fully rebuild, bring in some new pieces, draft well, or stay at the mid.
Yeah.
So, like, be content with losing.
Yeah. I had an iffy feeling about the play-in when it first was introduced, but I think that
I like it a lot, dude.
Bro, one game, and it's rare that we have this in the NBA because normally there's series, all this shit in all the sports. One game, everything on the line, make this shit count.
Yeah.
Like, you worked 82 games of the season to play one more game. Like, and the offs is fire, bro. Like, you want to be in the offs as a player because that just boosts up your value. Like, if you're a player in the offs and you're playing better or you're playing nice, like, and you hit the free agency market, bro, you could get yourself a nice bag just off of one good series. So as a player and as
even
a franchise,
as just a playing game, like a 10 seed, and like someone comes in, drops 30, wins the next play in, bro, you're looking at it's like a Joe Milton one game. Right now he's a 1 game wonder, and the Pats might look to trade him, but it's like that. Like you just skyrocket your trade value.
Yeah. Or
your contract value.
It's just a great platform to be on as a pro.
Yeah.
And as a team, I mean, you kind of don't want your team in the play-in, but you don't want to be put in that position where you're clutching. When does that come around? Like April?
Play-in's end of April.
Yeah, like you don't want to be in April already stressing the fuck out. You feel me? Like you want to make it to May, you want to make it to June, so it's a lot of unnecessary stress. But another big trade. That is, I think, the names are bigger than the actual value.
Yeah, I wouldn't really call this big, but
Kuzma's traded to Milwaukee. Chris Middleton is getting set to rot in Washington.
Yeah, he's in hell now.
Yeah, bro. I think they did him dirty.
They did him dirty for what he did for that franchise, but Kuzma didn't make them any better.
No, hell no.
Kuzma's having the worst statistical year of his career.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's ever lived up to the. I wouldn't really say hype because I don't really think there was any other than getting
there was
drafted.
some fucking hype, bro. Remember when they were trying to compare him to JT?
I'm hip, but I just don't think after he's off the Lakers, after the first 2-3 years of his career, there's been no hype.
No. I think he's a good role player. That's how I see him. A great role player. I mean, you cannot be a starter and you can't. Kuzma doesn't strike me as a defender. He's not a defender. He's having his worst statistical year on a team where he has the ball a lot. And he's not scoring like that.
Yeah.
Like, that's a problem. And I know, like, it's kind of like they just got another Middleton. Middleton's way better when healthy. And
I wouldn't even say another Middleton, bro, because I thought Middleton was a much better scorer.
Middleton's value right now is so low, though. Like, he can't stay on the court.
Well, yeah, because of the injuries.
Yeah. But it's like they had, I think, I don't know. You think it was too early to get rid of Middleton? Because maybe they could have got more value? Waited for him to get healthy? Get back on the court and send him?
I think...
Or was this a move to keep Giannis?
Dude, what if Chris Middleton has one more injury, bro? He's just as good as a second round pick.
Mm-hmm.
In today's like draft, like, dude,
That's true.
You can get anybody out of a second round pick.
Mm-hmm.
You can get solid pieces out of second round picks.
No, 100%. That could be
stay healthy.
Great role players, even possible starters.
I don't know. It definitely doesn't make the Bucks better.
Yeah.
I want to say Middleton's making more. Didn't he sign a good deal with Milwaukee?
I don't know, but doing everything you did for a team and then they send you to dead ass the worst team in the league is fucked.
That is pure
Like you're sending
hatred.
him to go play with Jordan Poole, and they're not gonna lie, they just have mad young guys. It's not like their team really sucks. They're just full of young guys that no leadership in there. Like
Nope.
they're still trying to make their own.
A number 2 pick that's not really, in my eyes, he wasn't worth a number 2. That draft class was ass.
Yeah.
Other than it was ass. This was that past year. That what's his name? Alex something. Alex something. The guy
Alex
from France.
Sarr?
Alex Sarr. He's ass.
And then the number 1 pick, I haven't heard any
ass
of them.
on the Hawks.
Ricochet?
It was just ass. I don't know. Well, there's still a lot more to come. Tomorrow's the deadline at 3. We're very excited. There's been talks. Actually, tonight we just found out that KD's shut down the Warriors reunion.
Bugging.
He said he's not willing to do it.
He's bugging
So now it's between staying in Phoenix or going to Miami.
Kevin's not winning shit in Phoenix, even if Jimmy Butler goes there.
News today was Bradley Beal. The Suns have called every franchise pretty much about Bradley Beal so that they could trade him for Jimmy.
And it's been quiet.
Jimmy has no offer still because he's a 35-year-old diva. It's true. Let's see. Though. What other news do we have going on today?
I mean, I was just about
Jaden
to say
Springer. I mean, it's not the biggest news, but
it's just a small move, and Brad
we trust. Until he makes a trade like the Luka AD trade, Brad could never do wrong.
Nah, he's sanctioned. He's so good, bro. He got us so many licks, bro. He's
Derek White, and a first round
KP.
pick.
He's been making shit happen. He made a very critical move for us. Was getting rid of Smart.
Marcus Smart,
but it worked out in a year.
Marcus Smart.
We miss you, bro. But it literally worked out in a year.
It did. But it wasn't just. Getting rid of him opened up KP, and it also opened up Drew.
Mm-hmm.
Looking back at it, getting KP, we weren't too sure.
Mm-hmm.
We thought it was gonna be fire, which it was. It still is. But at first, it was like Marcus Smart, the heart and soul.
I think we were grieving more than we were happy, definitely.
Yeah,
but it's not like we were unsure of KP. It was more like, damn, we really was it worth it?
For me, it was a little uncertainty because he was injury prone. I mean, he still is.
Yeah.
Injury prone, but early on, he went through I think it was ACL.
Couldn't tell you.
It was either ACL or Achilles.
Bro got 2 flat tires, bro. I don't know.
But he's still popping that bitch from 30.
Yeah.
Untouchable. But to finish it off, Jaden Springer and a second round pick went to Houston for a second round pick. And I believe they also had second round pick swaps. So that dumps out, technically on the cap, it was 4. But I believe, and I could be wrong, because we're in the second apron, that $4 million is more. I don't want to say a wrong number, but I think I read it could be somewhere between 7 and 10 mil because of the second apron we're in. So dumping that off, and he's gonna be a restricted free agent next year. Brad did right by him. I think it's also a smart move because getting rid of Springer and sending him to Houston, who's very young, top defense in the league.
Mm-hmm. Top 3 in the West.
Sending him there shows he's not going to be sending his players to go die. I mean, Malcolm Brogdon, maybe.
Well, we sent him to Portland.
That's still going to die. That's still going to die.
We said safety. We were going to send him to the Clippers.
Yeah,
but then
he failed the physical.
Yeah.
He didn't pass the physical.
Well, shit, we gave him an opportunity.
Yeah.
We sent you to go play
That's our ball, ain't it?
Right? We sent you to go play with Paulie P and fucking Kawhi. Get healthy.
And Harden.
But he was hurting, though. He had some shit going on in his arm.
Yeah, he got hurt in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I loved Brogdon when he was here, though.
He was kind of like a D. White kind of guy. Always had the right spot, right time. He's a good ball handler.
No one's topping D. White, though.
Yeah.
All right, so kicking it off to our next segment. We got the All-Star game coming up.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot going on.
A lot going
A
on.
lot of snubs.
Mm-hmm. So who's the East starters for this year?
We got Giannis, Donovan, Spider, Cat,
Okay.
which was well deserving, Brunson, and our main man
Homegrown.
JT.
I think that there's nothing surprising about that. That's a valid 5. If that was a real life 5, goddamn. But Brad, make it happen. Nah, but
Hell no.
bullshit. That's a valid 5.
Hell no.
And for the reserves, we got Jaylen Brown, Pascal Siakam, Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, Tyler Hero, Damian Lillard, and Cade Cunningham. Here we could not. This is where we're getting into the snub area.
Yo, I can't.
I can name 2. Now we good. We can name a couple people off the top who just don't belong there. You have anybody just off the top of the head who looks like they don't belong in the reserves?
Garland. Mobley.
I'm looking at Siakam.
Siakam. 100%.
I think the East is more
Garland,
guard-
actually, no. I'll retract the Garland. Garland's nasty. But Mobley can go. He's a shitty butt. Siakam, you can go. You're casual.
But the thing about it, the guard is so East heavy.
It is.
Like I
But
can't.
you already got, Pete, you already got Giannis, JT. Sorry, he's a 4.
Yeah.
Cat.
Pascal and Evan.
So you got 3? 3 out of the, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
But it just goes to like look at the guards though. We got Dame
So you have
time.
13. Yeah, nah. I mean, you got a lot of you got a lot of guards and forwards. Sorry, but the Cavs, they were trying to get Jared Allen in there. Sorry, bro. You
No,
guys
fuck
are
no.
not good enough for 4 All-Stars. Yo, if they didn't give the Celtics last year 4 All-Stars, get the fuck out of here with that Cavs 4 All-Stars.
Safety.
They shouldn't even have 3.
I promise you that he was not going to bring the rankings up if he went to the All-Star game.
I'm sorry, but if they're gonna push that Cavs with 3, fucking Mobley, so you can hit the road, and I'll put Jared Allen in there.
Yeah.
Mobley, yo, after watching last night the Celtics and Cavs, which
He was
was
quiet.
yo, he was shit. He was
Bro,
dog shit.
We had a couple snubs though.
Oh yeah,
3 big time guards that could have
Yeah.
slipped in for any one of those players.
yeah. We got. I mean, Trey Young, LaMelo, and my biggest snub was Tyrese Maxey.
And Merv's been talking about Tyrese for a while now. Ever since last season where Embiid got hurt and he stepped up in the offs.
Yeah.
You've been talking about Maxey, and Maxey low-key looks like the better player out of all these snubs.
He's the in my opinion, he's the face of the franchise for that team. Fuck Embiid, yo.
Can you
man-
repeat that? Adding the team's name?
The Sixers.
So you think
Tyrese Maxey is the face of the Sixers.
not Joel Embiid?
Fuck him. Dead dogs, yo. Yo, Joel Embiid does not
That's the
play
clip.
enough. Joel Embiid does not play enough.
Chat, clip it, chat.
GG's in the chat.
Nah, LaMelo Ball. I mean, wait, how much is Max even going for right now? What's his numbers, bro?
Yo, he's almost at 30.
30 a game?
Yo, he's at 28 and 6.
You got LaMelo Ball at 28, 5, and 7. Maybe LaMelo might have not made it due to his missed games. He missed 15 games.
Yeah.
And then Trey Young. I used to trade a gang. You see what he...
Bald people
Hey, a
gang.
lollipop with a little bit of hair on it. Feel me? Let me not talk my shit because I'm gonna be bald one day. No bullshit.
I am too, but guess what? I'll embrace it.
Nah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna pull that Derek White off.
Nah, that dog. You think you gotta let it go? Trey gotta let that shit go?
Yes, bro. That's like fucking implants.
Yeah. No bullshit. Maybe you might have to send him on a plane to Turkey. No bullshit.
Like even if he got the LeBron fucking fake hairline,
Yeah.
that's still not working.
Yeah.
Yo, when he runs, yo, you can literally see his scalp.
Yeah.
Like that is bad, yo.
It's
Shave
his
your
hair is
head.
just really
I don't
thin.
care. Like at some point, you got to be like, all right, I'm like 26.
Yeah.
I'm balding.
Yeah.
There's
Fuck
fucking
it.
worse things in life
Yeah, on dogs.
than
You
fucking being bald.
can still go to work, still make your M's, and still hoop. You'll be just fine.
And guess what? Because you're the face of the Hawks, you'll still pull the hose.
Yeah, that's a good question for the comments. All the guys in the comments. If y'all are going bald, are y'all gonna embrace it, or y'all gonna hold on to the strengths y'all got?
Are you pulling on to the horseshoe?
Yo, bro, because there's some people. What do you really tell your barber when you got nothing here and shit on the sides? Touch the sides up a little bit. Give me a fade. Fade what?
Yeah, fade what, yo? You got nothing.
Yo, but my question for you. Hold on, let me backtrack this. Cade Cunningham, very well deserving.
Oh, very.
He
I almost think that. Who are the? Let me see.
nah.
You're not putting Cade over Brunson at the starter?
I might.
I think I might.
I might. But Cade Cunningham's balling his ass off. I mean, he's averaging damn near a double-double. He's just doing amazing. He's in the past 2 games, he's having what is he at? 25 and go down a little bit?
So Brunson's at 25, 7 and 2.
He's at 25, 9 and 6.
Yeah, he's a starter, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Get that out of here. Just because he's not on a big market team, yo, he didn't get the flowers.
Him and Jalen Duren have been making a name for the Pistons. Isaiah Stewart has as well, but not for the right reasons.
What about Ivy?
He's been hurt this season though.
Has he?
Yeah, but Cade Cunningham, bro, has been doing his thing. Now here comes my question: you're starting a league fresh, or you're starting a franchise fresh as day right now. Who do you want as your main point guard? Trae Young or Cade Cunningham?
Oh, Cade. Cade.
Why? Even with everything Trae's done?
He's like 6'6". I don't give a fuck what he's done. He's a loser. He hasn't won shit. I mean, Cade hasn't either, but he's been in the league less. He's bigger. He plays defense. And he's explosive. Trae Young, what is he going to give you? A step back 3?
And he's kind of just as good as a playmaker. I mean, he's dropping 15 dimes a game, 10 dimes a game, 12 dimes a game.
I mean, okay, but who?
Cade?
Yeah. Trae will give you that. What would he say Trae is at? He's at 11. So he's 11-5 a game. That's solid. That's really good. But I'll take Cade. I'll take the defense, and I'll take...
Just a bigger guard.
He's a dog.
Yeah.
Trey's like... He's like a sneak diss. You know? Like...
Explain that.
Nah, I don't know. That kind of just came up with
that.
No,
that might be my new nickname.
He's like
sneak diss for 3.
He's like... Because he's not going to come out and like... He's going to talk shit when you turn your back. He's not going to say that shit to your face.
I also like Cade's professionalism.
Yeah.
Cade, the Detroit Pistons have gone into so many issues in the past season and a half, and I never see Cade doing too much. You see Trae like taunting the Knicks. You see him doing all this extra stuff, but he hasn't really done much. It's like,
bro,
you
beat the Knicks.
Yeah, like you haven't really done much. Yeah, the Knicks. I'm sorry, y'all ain't like that. I be seeing some delusional Knicks and Cavs fans.
Yo, so other than the Lakers in the league, I got the Knicks being the most delusional, just like Cowboy fans.
Yeah.
Every offseason.
Yeah. But the Knicks this season actually have some shit to be delusional about. They're still being delusional, in my opinion, but they kind of they're bringing some validity to what they're saying nowadays.
Who are you taking in the playoffs? Because both these teams aren't proven in the playoffs. Cavs or Knicks?
Knicks. I'm taking Knicks. I'm taking Jalen Brunson being a dog. I'm taking pause. I'm not taking shit, actually. I'm not taking shit, actually, but I would rather have the Knicks. I think the Knicks are going to win that series. I just think they're the most built team. I think they're a little bit deeper, in my opinion. I like Deuce McBride off the bench.
Yeah, Deuce is tough.
They have the 2 wings in OG Anunoby and Mikal Bridges, who are 3-and-D guys.
Yeah. Oh, that voice crack was wild.
Clip it. Nah, fuck it. But I'd be voice cracking like a motherfucker. But I'm just taking the Knicks. How about you, bro? Knicks or Cavs in the playoff series?
That's tough, man. I love the double big. Pause. That was crazy.
That was crazy. Nah, we got a whole lot of P. Diddy clips in this bitch.
Dude, Spider's a killer, yo. I don't know if... Dude, he shows up in the play... Like, when has Spider ever disappeared in playoffs?
Never.
Bro, they lost to the C's, and he was still averaging 30.
Bro, even in Utah, bro, he was fucking cooking. No bullshit.
Yeah, and that's the West.
Yeah. All right, so now going... And then we have Coach Kenny Atkinson being nominated as the coach. I think it's very deserving. He got on that Cavs team and kind of turned them into a new team.
Yo, who was the coach last year for the... Was Missoula?
For Celtics,
East.
yeah. For the East All-Stars, yeah.
He was? Yeah.
Very deserving as well.
We also have notable snubs. Zach LaVine and Scotty Barnes.
Okay. See, I probably would have put Scotty B over Pascal. We don't have or Evan Mobley. We don't have their stats up, but I'm liking what Scotty B, and they're also lacking wings in the reserves for the
Well,
East.
also, this is kind of irrelevant now with LaVine because he's in the West.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true.
I don't think LaVine can replace anyone on this list.
No, he's just efficient as fuck.
Scotty Barnes, that's also... I might put Scotty over Evan Mobley.
I might put him over Pascal, to be honest.
That too. It's tough, though.
Yeah. Now, heading into the West, we got some... I think the West is always a little bit more, heavier set on the All-Stars, but the reserves are a little questionable. But I'll start off with the starters. You got Chef Steph, who might have not should have been a starter, but we'll talk about that later. You got Shea hooping. KD and Bron, they're going to be there until they retire. And then Jokic, who's averaging damn near a triple-double. Oh, he is averaging a triple-double. And who we got for reserves, man?
Ant. AD.
Mm-hmm.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Victor.
Mm-hmm.
Şengün.
Mm-hmm.
Harden. And their coach is... who the fuck is that?
From OKC.
Oh, yeah. Whoever.
I'm not going to lie. Al P and Jalen Williams should not be in the All-Star game.
Nah,
Al P has a stronger case, but J-Dub?
Not with these snubs we got. And for snubs, Sabonis, Kyrie, and De'Aaron Fox.
Sabonis over Şengün?
100%.
No, but I'm saying, like, what the fuck was going on in them voting?
I don't know.
What was going on?
I think it's mainly, and I mean, I don't think Şengün plays defense like that, but I think it was because Houston's number 2 in the West.
Yeah.
And their defense they're ranked 1.
Yeah, they're the best defense.
So I think that has something to do with it.
And then J-Dub, probably the same thing. OKC's popping,
Yeah.
put him in there. Bro, I'm putting Kyrie and Fox over J-Dub anytime.
Yeah.
And I'm putting Sabonis over Al-P anytime. And by Al-P, I mean Alfred Şengün. Like,
Yeah.
It's not even a question. It's not a debate. Kyrie just had a big game last night. First game without Luka. He had a big game. What did he have, 34? 34 and 9 rebounds. I mean, he's stepping up.
In the L, right?
Yeah, in the L.
But, you know, they're well, no, because was Kleber playing?
No, Kleber got sent to...
I know, but was Kleber playing before he got sent?
I don't know. I wasn't really a man.
He's not a factor like that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the team they were playing last night, like the 5 that were on the court for them was the same 5 they were playing with for like the last couple weeks.
Mm-hmm. But also they had Daniel Gafford was injured late in that game and they didn't have a backup big, so they ran a small 5 with Embiid on the court. Like, it's not gonna work. They just kept feeding Embiid and he had his way. So I don't know, man. I think it's disrespectful to put Kyrie and Fox down there after what they're doing. I mean, Fox is averaging damn near 2 steals a game at 1.5, 25, 5, and 6. I mean, he's amazing to watch. I feel like he would be a fun play all-star watch as well. Same with Kai, bro. Kai's just a artist with the ball, bro. He's so creative. He does his own thing. Yeah. He's a bitch sometimes.
Still on his meds. I'm not getting off that, yo. He's still on his meds.
He's been a real different player
So
out
touching
there.
back up on that Curry.
Yeah.
Why do you think? I mean, I kind of have an idea, but why do you think like he's not deserving of the starter?
I mean, he hasn't been producing, bro. I mean, if I were to bring up his past, I've looked at his spread sometimes, because I be betting once in a while, but I will never take his over on the points nowadays, bro. It's just him.
Yeah.
Like, offensively, like, he gets his way. He's been had his way. Now he doesn't really have many offensive threats to really give the ball to, and he's dropping like 14, 18, 16, 21 here.
He's averaging 22, 6, and 4.
Like, he's not jumping off the sheets. But then you got a guy like who could he be replaced with? Bro, even a snub in Kyrie. I would put Kyrie over fucking...
His stats are better.
Kyrie's stats are better. And
Fox's stats are better.
Yo, the 2 people who didn't make the All-Star game got snubbed, and the starter is in there, and he has worse stats than the 2 people who were snubbed. I think it's just a name thing.
I was going to say that. I think it goes back to who he is.
Yeah.
And he's a worldwide sensation still.
Yeah. Let's keep it a buck, though. Curry, anytime on the court, is a threat. I mean, we seen what he did in the Olympics, bro. He's still very much that guy.
So the All-Star game, it's almost like it doesn't matter. It's like the Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
Who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
Like.
No, but there's more attention to the All-Star game than the Pro Bowl.
Nah, yeah, but I mean that's because the NFL fucked that up heavy.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, yo, you don't have the best dunkers going into the dunk contest. Your best shooters aren't really doing the 3-point contest like that. Like, that All-Star weekend is so botched.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they'll ever, until they add what you shouldn't have to do, until you add a bonus to the winning team of the All-Star game, which still might not even matter.
Yeah.
But we've seen it in the NBA Cup where players go harder.
Oh, them motherfuckers play hard as shit. No cap.
Until you add that incentive, you're not gonna. The All-Star game will never return to what it was. Yo, you had Kobe going full. You had LeBron going full. You had all these guys in the early 2000s, in the 2010s, going crazy. You had Blake Griffin jumping over Kia.
Yeah, that was hard.
Like,
that was tough.
that shit mattered. Like, you looked forward to the All-Star break. Players are looking at it to go take their bitch to like Cancun.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. Like,
Yeah.
I got 10 days off, so I'm going to Europe. I'm going to somewhere tropical, and like for the players that don't make it.
Yeah.
And it's like it's kind of not fun anymore. Like, we used to come home from school. Would we be on February break during the All-Star?
Yeah, but our breaks were like a week, so maybe we weren't on a break.
But still, would be like on the calendar, like All-Star weekend's coming up. Like, that shit's crazy.
Yeah.
We want to see the 3-point contest. We want to see the dunk the dunk contest always had my eye.
Mm-hmm.
The 3-point, because the 3-point, like, it's cool or whatever. But
it's more of a luck kind of thing too. Like who's feeling it, who's hot.
Yeah.
But the dunk contest,
It's
that
crazy.
is skill and
but now you got like, and not to take anything away from Mac McClung, bro, but you got G Leaguers coming out for the fucking.
Not gonna lie though, Mac McClung's showing out. He showed out, and he's in it again this year.
I know, for the third straight.
So I got a question for you, and I'm gonna need you to help me. After I name the West starters, bring it up to the East. But who do you got winning in a 7-game series? The West starters, who contain Steph Curry, Shai Gilgeous,
Right now.
KD, LeBron, Jokic, or the East starters that have Jalen Brunson, Donovan Mitchell, Jason Tatum, Kat, and Giannis?
West.
You taking the West in 7? I'm looking taking the East.
The starters?
Yeah, starter for starter.
You're bugging, yo. Jokic on Cat.
Mm-hmm.
Taking Jokic.
Yeah.
Steph on Brunson. Steph. You want me to keep going?
You got it. I ain't gonna lie.
The only plus you might have is JT over.
And then Giannis
KD.
on KD. Giannis and KD is gonna match up, and then JT and Braun.
That's a show. And then who's the other one? Donovan Mitchell on SGA.
Shai. That'll kind of cancel each other out.
That'd be tough.
It's a series though.
Is it though?
Nobody's getting swept in that series.
Oh God, no.
But IQ wise, West is holding it down. I mean, you got Braun and Jokic on the court.
You got a baby boy in Brunson.
Brunson is not, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Stop
Don't
it.
do that.
Yo, bro.
The same way Brunson can get babied, Brunson will baby Curry. If Curry's guarding Brunson, Brunson will baby him.
And guess what? Curry will come down and go.
Valid.
Brunson's gonna rat his way out to getting fouled like 8 times. Go to the line, fucking 16 times. Fill the stat sheet with points because half his point. I mean, it's like Giannis.
Yeah.
Giannis with no bag, half his points per game come from the free throw line. Such a boring player to watch.
Get the fuck out of here. Giannis is not boring to watch.
He's boring as fuck. Same thing.
You're geeking.
No
You're
bag,
geeking.
just like LeBron James at the top of the key. No bag.
You're geeking
Just bang.
Bro, but you're telling me those plays where he gets a block, runs down the court, and yams on whoever's
That's
down
different.
there? That's entertaining though. It doesn't.
One play.
But how many times does he do? He's been doing that. That's his fucking main package, bro. That's what he's known for.
A block and a dunk.
But it's a big play. You can't tell me that's boring to watch.
A block and a dunk.
Posters,
Bro, he's 7 foot with a wingspan of like 10 feet.
but it's still fun to watch. That is not boring.
Half his posters come on guards that are like
So you're
6'3".
telling me Giannis is a boring player to watch?
Yes.
Wilding.
Yo, he has no bag.
Safety.
He has no bag.
He doesn't need a bag, bro.
Yes, he does. Yo, that makes him boring. Having no bag is boring.
So watching DeAndre Jordan yam on niggas was boring?
That was electric. But that's all he no. But he's a center, yo. He's a center. That's what he's supposed to do.
What is Giannis?
He's not a center.
How tall
He's
is
a
he?
forward. He's a forward, bro. Stop it.
Yeah, Giannis is entertaining to watch.
Stop it.
You might not like him, but he's entertaining to watch.
Stop it. Yo, JT and Giannis are almost the same height.
Shit.
Look at
it's two
Tatum's
different
game.
bags,
Look
though.
at exactly, bro. Because Tatum's entertaining. Look at Tatum's game and his.
He don't be entertaining when he's taking crazy shots.
But that's yeah. But Giannis isn't entertaining when he drives and misses layups.
But what about, bro? All right, we'll end this here.
Stop it, yo. Stop it.
Giannis is an entertaining player to watch. You're bugging if you're telling me he's not.
Nah.
Oh my god. All right, we'll end this one.
He does the same shit over and over. And guess what? You got Doris Burke over there gawking him on national TV, talking about Giannis this, Giannis that. It's like her with fucking Joel Embiid. Gawking Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid also, I mean, nah. Joel Embiid got a bag.
Yeah,
But he's a bitch. So
Okay.
it doesn't matter. It cancels itself out. Let's see. I was going to ask you a question, but I kind of forgot it. What about in prime? Nah, West would wipe West in their prime might sweep East.
Yeah.
There's no
Braun in his
question.
prime, Curry in his prime, KD in his prime, Jokic is in his prime.
LeBron in his prime.
Safety. Let's just end it here.
Nah. Oh, I kind of remember. I was having a debate the other day about Kobe. R.I.P. Kobe. But I was having a debate, and we were talking about where Kobe ranks all time, and if he was ever the best player in the league.
Like when he was playing?
Yes.
Who was his comp?
Stop it.
Well, MJ, he had MJ at one point. He had LeBron at one point.
Right? Shaq.
Shaq was the most dominant. I wouldn't say he was the best. When I think of best, I think of just overall skill and talent.
I'm still taking Shaq.
Over Kobe?
Yes.
Who's better?
Yes. Shaq. No one could guard Shaq.
Shaq couldn't make a fucking free throw and shoot a three. You're
Doesn't
telling me he's
matter.
better than Kobe Bryant?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, hell
Kobe
no.
Bryant's like one of the least clutch players of all time.
Because he take mad shots. Of course,
Bro,
his stats are going to be
so
trash because he
up-
took
up-
all the last shots. He was not giving that shit to Derek Fisher. He wasn't giving it to Rick Fox.
No. Up until the start of this season, he had the most misses in NBA history. Now LeBron passes him for the most misses.
So now LeBron's not good because he has the most misses?
No. But I'm not saying that. LeBron was the most. Bro, he had.
Don't talk about my GOAT like that, bro.
That's not the GOAT.
That's
That's this generation's GOAT, but not the GOAT of the league.
He's the GOAT of all
Anyways, you had MJ. That was big bro to Kobe.
time. Yeah.
Then you had Shaq.
Yeah.
And then you had Tim Duncan. I'm taking Timmy over Kobe. I'm taking don't do that. I'm taking Timmy over Kobe.
Situational, but okay.
No. Timmy over Kobe. Then you had LeBron. And who's it now?
See,
Jokic.
that argument is valid, but I'm saying Kobe is a better player all time than Shaq. Dead dogs. Kobe is a better player all time than Shaq.
Yo, his MVP was fraud.
I don't give a fuck if it was fraud or not. He was way more
His
complete than
MVP
Shaq.
was fraud.
Way more complete than Shaq.
Because two different positions, but I'm still taking the most dominant player in NBA history over Kobe.
Tweaked.
Yo, you can put anyone around Shaq.
No, the fuck you can't.
Yes, you can. Dump the ball off to Shaq.
Well, yeah. I'm talking about more Shaq's like attitude and shit. He used to be a finesser. Go to Mama Goose, eat 6 subs, then do a fat test and put baby oil on. Niggas not catching that. What I'm trying to say is, I understand. In my opinion, I think Shaq is the most dominant of all time. But you got to separate the dominance from pure talent and skill, and greatness. Like Kobe's greatness, bro, is
He was great, but he was never the greatest in the league.
That's a valid argument. But I wouldn't say Shaq was over that. Fuck no.
You bugging?
You're telling me Shaq?
Prime Shaq. You're telling me Kobe
All right, Shaq.
was...
Game's on the line. You got the ball. Shoot the 3. Okay,
Yo,
you got fouled.
no,
1 second
bro,
left.
no.
Make the free throw.
You put
He's not
Shaq
gonna win you
on
a
the-
fucking game.
Stop it, yo. You put Shaq on the block, and he's scoring every time.
On the block.
Yes.
Okay, whoa, you're so good on the block. Great, you're the most dominant player of all time. You're not gonna win me a fucking series just
Stop
doing
it,
it
yo.
on shit on the block.
Like he didn't win a championship with the Lakers.
With Kobe, and then D Wade.
Stop it, yo. So you're saying D-Wade was better?
All right, ready? I'll add this. If you have Shaq by himself with a whole bunch of bums, and then you have Kobe with a whole bunch of bums by himself, Kobe's gonna go further in the playoff series than Shaq.
Stop it.
Yo, what?
Stop it right there. No.
Bro, end this segment because we about to start throwing hands. No bullshit.
Nah,
So,
nah,
end
I
this
just
shit
don't.
right here.
Yo, I don't think Kobe wins a series or goes farther in the offs than Shaq.
By himself with bums?
Yes, I don't think so,
Tripping.
bro. Because a bum can shoot. Bums can make shots.
Bums can make shots, but they're not going to
Bums
consistently
can
make
make
shots.
defense. Shaq can play the defense.
On the wing? On the perimeter?
Bro, he's a big yo. You're trying to compare. Yo, when
Bro,
Shaq,
how many bigs can play on the perimeter now, though?
But Pete, I'm talking about in that time frame.
Yeah.
The 3-ball wasn't the 3-ball that we have today.
And that's what made Kobe so good.
No, bro.
Oh, my God, bro.
No, I'm saying so. Bigs weren't stretching the floor
I understand that. At that time,
at
there
that
was like...
time.
they're
So Shaq
getting
never
benched.
had to go out and guard the perimeter.
But even if he did, he's not doing shit out there. He's just a fucking traffic cone.
He never had to.
But if he's in the position, you can put Kobe on any defensive position. I feel somewhat confident. I feel very confident,
at the
actually.
5?
Bro, what? He's bitching somebody like a pal. It's not no Shaq. Fuck that. But I'm
Okay,
talking about
then.
like a Karl Anthony Towns. Karl Anthony's not doing shit on Kobe. On my life, he's not. You give it to Gobert, some weak ass floater.
He's not a scorer.
But he's a big man who primarily scores in the paint.
Nah, you're taking it different.
Bro, I'm just saying Kobe's more versatile on the defensive end. He's the more like
I would hope
solidified
so,
player.
bro. You're a fucking guard. I would hope a guard can guard.
And there's even an argument that Kobe was better than MJ at one point when they were both playing. Because at one point, Kobe mastered what the fuck. My fault. Well, Kobe mastered everything MJ did. That was his whole thing. Like, I'm gonna be better than this guy, and he got there at one point.
What year was he talking about?
But you're talking about, was Kobe ever the best player, right?
In the
and then
league,
him
yes.
and MJ were there at one point, and it wasn't
MJ.
really anybody else as the third option.
MJ.
Okay, I could be valid, but I'm saying it's a valid argument that Kobe could have been there towards the end of MJ.
He was never big bro to MJ.
No, fuck no. But he had the talent. But wrapping this ep up, we're really glad to be back, bro. I feel back at home. Well, we are literally at home,
Yeah.
but I feel happy. I got this back going on. We got Nino back with us. We got Murph back. I'm back. We're clicking on all cylinders. We got different ways we're thinking of marketing this thing. We're definitely not going anywhere, guys. I'm really excited to be here. Murph, what you got to let them know?
Stay tuned for episode 5.
Episode 5, episode 6, man. Yo, cameraman.
Nah, because this is our episode 4 going out.
Yeah.
This is our 5th one recorded.
Yeah.
But I'm calling this episode 4.
And yo, cameraman, what you got to say before we go, bro?
É tudo nosso.
É tudo nosso.
E que não for nosso, nós toma.
Yeah. Can you translate that to my
I
boy
need-
that don't speak
yo.
Portuguese?
So everything is ours. So everything is ours. And what's not ours, we'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
That's fire.
You feel me?
Quarter of the day.
Quarter of the day. We might have to start every ep or end every ep with cameraman saying that. No cap.
You might need a quarter of the day.
Yes, sir. But all right, boys. This will be or boys and girls. My fault. This is officially episode 5, and we out.
Sheesh.